Hi, Eddie Electric Lady Guitars saying hello. Yes, another wobbly tripod video. Just giving an update on this semi-hollow Lefty guitar, Electric Lady signature model. So the other day I made the template for the hollowing out. So I've left enough material for the belly carve and enough material for a partial forearm chamfer, so it will only be a light one compared to some, but nevertheless it will be a comfortable instrument to play and light. So we have ta-da, this hollowed out. I normally like to use a bowl turning, I wonder if I can grab it. Here we go, sort of a bowl turning right a bit, just to give a bit of strength on the transition there, but where the pots are going to go, particularly the volume pot, I wanted a nice crisp edge so I can get it as tight as possible, as close to that humbucker, but not quite as close as a Strat, just slightly further off. So along that edge I have done a crisp finish, and it's got this nice sort of rounded transition there for strength. This body is 30mm thick, so I need another 15mm, which is where the top comes in. Now, why have I gone for a 15mm top? Well, it just means that more of the forearm chamfer is of the same material, and it's just aesthetically more pleasing. But what I've done then is I've removed more material, okay, just to increase that semi-hollow chambered aspect of it. All right, I could introduce an F hole and another hole here. I could actually introduce a hole on the top of the guitar facing the pointing straight up at the player, but for now we'll see what kind of a sound and sustain we get with the semi-hollow. So that's where we're at. So the next stage is actually to make the cover and the frame for holding the cover that allows access to the cover plate there, that allows access to the wiring at the back. Okay, bear in mind this is the back of the guitar, okay, on this side. Do you know what? There's a part of the brain we adjust. It's like when you watch a right-handed guitar player, your brain automatically flips things around, almost like your eyes do with vision, and the way the brain interprets it, because we see upside down, don't we? So there's a part of the brain that you train, that if you're following a right-handed guitarist facing you, you kind of flip and know to copy them, where to put your hands and your fingers. And then you see a left-handed guitarist, which is almost like a mirror image, and that should be easier to follow. But doing a left-handed guitar, it takes quite a bit longer, because you just have to convince the brain that you're doing things the right way round when it's the opposite to what you're used to. So that's the challenge here. Other than that, it's just a guitar, and it's going to be a lovely one, and I'm really looking forward to getting this one together. I have a volunteer to help me finesse it and play it, a left-handed player. Be more of that in due course as to who that's going to be, and yeah, how that's going to work out. So once I've done the cover plate, okay, and the thing that's is going to rest on, then the next thing really is to attach the top to the body, and then we route out the pickups, the next neck pocket for the trem block, and then the trem block just helps confirm exactly where the trem block and the springs and the claw come, just to make sure everything lines up perfectly. And it's wonderful having a book match top, because you just got this constant centre line that you can't lose. So there we are. I hope you find that remotely interesting. But that's where we are with the progress of this guitar. Okay, the reason, by the way, I've left excess material on both of these, it just makes it steadier for the router. There's more material to keep the router going nice and smooth, and I use my routers on a sled which comes with them anyway, and it just helps keep everything square and stable. So there we are. That's that. Quite a bit of sanding to do just to get this surface and this surface so they will adhere to each other. But when that comes, I may already have rough trimmed the outline for the clamping. Okay, so there we have it. Interesting times. Speak soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your company.